But nonetheless, Bills are heading into Denver, into Mile High, into altitude with a lot of injuries, and the Broncos are favorites. They're -1.5. The over/under is 45.5, and the Bills are officially underdogs Saturday. Man, there's a lot to talk about here because the Bills are dealing with adversity specifically on offense and a little bit on defense. They're getting a little bit healthier on defense, but they still have some pretty noteworthy injuries as well. So, here are the injuries on the offense. We have Gabe Davis, who tore his ACL last week against the Jaguars, and Tyrell Schaefer, who tore his ACL last week against the Jaguars as well. I'm going to miss Gabe Davis. He just quite never got his footing in this season with the Bills, but going to miss him. Going to miss seeing 13 on this field during this playoff run. Tyrell Schaefer is the one that upsets me the most because Tyrell Schaefer was a guy who was on the practice squad for years, and he kept on putting in work until he finally got onto the regular season squad. His stats might not be telling for this year, only 100 plus yards, 1 touchdown, but he was a great run blocker. He was great with helping out the run and disguising plays for the Buffalo Bills on offense. And he toughed it out last week. He tore his ACL, I think, a little bit before halftime, and he played in the second half. And he was big on that tush push at the end with 1 minute left for Josh Allen to get the touchdown to take the lead. So Tyrell Schaefer, you're going to be back next year. Hopefully you're wide receiver 4, wide receiver 5, but I'm going to miss you, and you did enough here, and the Bills, they're going to get a ring for you to have on your hand when it's all said and done. Another injury for the Buffalo Bills. Maxwell Harrison and Jordan Poirier are out this weekend. Maxwell Harrison is fine because our secondary played great without him last weekend, but I would love to have him back, obviously. Jordan Poirier is surprisingly the big one here. He just is. Jordan Poirier is out, and when Jordan Poirier got out last week, we had to see Jordan Hancock take his snaps, and Jordan Hancock did not look good. And in fact, the Jaguars were targeting Jordan Hancock quite a bit, which was frustrating to watch and infuriating because I thought we were getting a Kyer Elam Part 2 again. But hopefully he progresses and he gets better this week so he can play better Saturday. And that's really about it for injury. We have Ed Oliver coming back this weekend, hopefully, which is huge. Ed Oliver is a game record, and this defense has been playing better, and they're going to start playing better with Ed Oliver there as well. And then Curtis Samuel, he's going to be back this weekend helping out this receiver core, which is major, major, major news. And potentially Damar Hamlin returns as well, which I don't know who I'd rather see on the field, Jordan Hancock or Damar Hamlin, but honestly, I don't want to be picking between either or. Honestly, I really don't. When it pertains to the Denver Broncos, they're pretty healthy relatively. They're not missing any big-time players except for J.K. Dobbins, who's been out for a while. Dre Greenlaw is questionable, but I assume he plays.